What did you think of the Jamie Foxx thing?
I thought that this was the biggest in the entire world.
I agree.
I cannot believe that Jamie was pushed in any way
to apologize.
You should never have to apologize for someone else misinterpreting what you said based on their paranoia and anxiety. This is a commonly used term. The term is biblical in nature.
That's right.
For God's reason. God is saying, hey, it can be your closest friends that might stab you in the back. That's
right.
the messaging.
That's right.
The story is your best friend, the one that you love, the one that you cared about, the one that you fed, might be the person that gives you up. So be careful the company you keep.
It's never been, I've heard this phrase said so many different times throughout my life, whether it's, you know, they even hated on Jesus, so what they gonna do to you? They talked about Jesus, so what they gonna do to you? They even killed Jesus, so why wouldn't they kill you?
It's
not
inspiration.
once have I ever thought to myself, oh, the they is the Jewish people. It's never been a thing. We're talking about haters.
Also,
people.
Also,
haters.
If you subscribe to the fact that this is meant to be about the Jews, right?
Sure.
And I'm assuming it's only Jews that think this, right?
I mean, I read the comment and didn't even cross my mind.
Of course,
it's never
normal.
And you're
because
Jewish.
You're a normal person that would never put that onto Jamie, right? Who's never given you any reason to think that before. It's just absurd. But if you're thinking that he's talking about the Jews, right? That means you believe that the Jews killed Jesus. Not the Romans, which is the commonly accepted history, which Jews often reference. Hey, it wasn't us. The Romans did it. They did all the thing. They did the discipline, etc. So which one is it? Is it the Jewish people that are saying that this is anti-Semitic? Which one is it? Did the Jews kill Jesus? Because that's what you're implying.
Right.
Because if the Jews didn't kill Jesus, which is what these people are saying and what is commonly accepted, it was the Romans, then even if he did mean they by a group, it would be the Romans. In no way could you connect this to Jews. So I think that whoever made a big stink about this owes Jamie a massive apology. And also, even for Jamie going out there and clearing it up is a unbelievably kind gesture.
But that's what Jesus
to the Jews.
That's what Jesus would want. Jesus would tell you when somebody curses you, give them a blessing.
That's it.
Jesus would tell you when somebody throws some evil energy at you, reply with some good energy.
Bro,
Jamie's just a kind-hearted person.
Also, the self-absorption, is that the word I'm looking for? Like, to someone who just comes out of a life-threatening situation and then immediately after that wants to let people know, hey, those people that you think are with you in your camp, sometimes they're not. And maybe they were trying to do some devious, fucked up shit behind the scenes to Jamie, and then he comes out of this life-threatening situation, and then he's like, yo, I was just in it. Watch your back.
By the way,
because you're going to find out. And then to make that about you and how you're the victim and you're aggrieved, someone who almost died.
50 Cent and G-Unit got a song called They Hated on Jesus. Cat Williams had a joke about people hating on Jesus. But you know who the person he was talking about? Judas. They're not talking about Jews. They're talking about Judas.
One piece of shit guy.
Yes. You know what I mean? So I think Jennifer Aniston got trolled.
Well,
I think somebody trolled her.
I can't wait till we talk about Jennifer Aniston.
I think she liked
that shit is crazy.
I think she liked this post
because she read it like all of us,
like everybody else did. It was like, that's right.
Nobody
these fake
even
motherfuckers
thought about the Jews.
That's right. These fake people, they killed Jesus. And I think somebody trolled her, either started tweeting her crazy,
100%,
or leaving comments that made her just do that. This is dangerous. That what she did.
And then she comes out and then goes, I do not support anti-Semitism in any way. So to protect herself, right, the fucking idiot, to protect herself, she throws Jamie under the bus.
Come on.
Right after he comes out of this life-threatening situation.
This man is stressed out.
That woman's evil, bro. That's an evil woman.
This man is stressed the fuck out.
That's an evil
woman. He just went through something that could be considered fatal.
Yeah.
And you just gonna motherfucking put more stress on him? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro.
Jesus Christ. Where is Jamie's apology, Jennifer?
Yo, Jennifer needs to give Jamie an apology. And any people that were saying that what he did was anti-Semitic and trying to like fan the flames of that, they need to give Jamie an apology as well. And he showed the fucking class of type of classic individual that he is to even go out there and be like, hey, I want to clarify. In no way did I mean this.
Well, who was it that had a problem with it?
That's my point. That's why I think Jonathan Aniston got trolled.
But I'm saying he obviously reacted to something. Was it the ADL?
No, Jennifer posted that. And, and I guess when Jennifer,
what's the chronology? What's the order of events?
This is what I saw. I saw Jamie's post,
right,
which I read, and it didn't do me anything because I've heard that a million times, right? And then I saw Jennifer's reply, and then I saw everybody going ape shit saying, "Come the fuck on! This isn't anti-Semitic,
bro." And you know what
I think somebody trolled Jennifer.
This plays a wider frame, which focuses on Jewish issues. Described Fox's post as horrifically anti-Semitic.
What is a wider frame?
It's a I don't know. I imagine some blog or something.
Never heard of it.
Nobody's ever heard of it. But the point is,
in the Jewish community, that's probably a big blog.
I know a lot of big blogs in the Jewish community. I've never heard of wider frame.
I know even if it's not a big blog, all it needs to be is a blog, and then it starts that momentum. Other people cover it, and of course, you want to see a celebrity go down, so they're all going to attack him. But I guess what I'm trying to say is like calling something like this horrifically anti-Semitic. Think about like the actually horrifically anti-Semitic shit that happens all the time.
That's right.
Like actual shit that is happening all the time. How can you even compare the two? And when you do this, that's that boy who cried wolf shit. People are gonna, when you call this horrifically anti-Semitic, you're gonna start desensitizing people to the term horrifically anti-Semitic.
The boy who cried woke. The girl who cried woke. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what's crazy to me. It says for some,
Jamie needs an apology from wider frame, yo. A wider frame, you need to apologize to
That's
Jamie.
right.
These guys have called out another post by Cardi B, which is pretty outrageous. I'm not gonna lie.
What's the post?
She says, I guess when she threw the mic and found out she wasn't going to get charged for it, she tweeted, "Lawyer's a Jew, he's going to chew up all the charges." But she posted a picture of like two Hasidic guys in the hats and the sideburns walking down the street.
Cardi didn't do that. She did that. She didn't do that. She did that. I can't defend that one. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about that.
I don't even know a Hasidic lawyer.
Thank you.
You know,
so she just posted. She just Googled a picture of some stereotypical Jewish people, and it's like, what?
They're reading the Torah and the Talmud. They're practicing all day. They're not involved in law like that. Now, that being said, if you're gonna have a good lawyer.
Also,
you know what I mean?
Listen,
if you want a good lawyer.
But by the way,
there are options for lawyers.
But guess what?
If you want
when Cardi saying that, that's not even new. Right. There's so many people who have said that prior to her. What did 50 Cent used to call his legal team?
I don't know.
Jew Unit.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
He used to say that all the time. That's what he used to literally call his legal team. It's like, this is not new. What Cardi even did and said is not new. Now, I don't think that's anti-Semitic. Would it be considered?
This is what I would say. It's not worth defending what she did. If you're getting into the argument of what's anti-Semitic and what's not, what Jamie did isn't even close to anti-Semitic. It's not even in the same galaxy as anti-Semitism. It actually has nothing to do with the Jews. Right? This is specifically targeted, and there is a stereotype that is used. The picture's crazy. And the picture doesn't even match up to what her legal team would look like.
Right.
It's just her just being ignorant and not knowing that that's even a thing that would be offensive potentially for Jews.
You know what else pissed me off about the Jennifer Aniston thing?
I think what a lot of things that people realize is, if I was to make the argument, is when you come from poverty, the position of lawyer is admirational. It's someone successful. It's someone who is providing for their family. It's a citizen who obeys the law. So calling a group of people lawyers is like calling a group of people doctors. It's like calling a group of people scientists, right? You can't, in your mind, you're not going, oh, that's offensive. You're going, I'm giving them a compliment. I only knew 5 jobs that were respectful. It was lawyer, doctor, teacher, whatever.
But don't we do that with everything? Don't we, with doctors, don't we say Indians?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Make the best doctors.
I don't think that in their mind they believe there's anything offensive about it, because they're using it as a compliment. Hey, look at the legacy of this group of people and how they have these high-ranking positions in culture and society.
But Cardi wild out with the picture, though.
The picture's crazy.
That's crazy.
And inaccurate.
She's met her lawyer. He probably looks like me. He doesn't look like a Hasid. So to throw it all in the same thing.
No, click on
the Jennifer message, because this is what really pissed me off about this whole thing. See, y'all don't be reading. Click on the message.
I was gonna play
Click on the message, Taylor. Click on the message. It says, this really makes me sick. I did not like this post on purpose or by accident. What the fuck does that mean? I did not like this post on purpose or by accident.
So Mark Zuckerberg liked it for you.
What the fuck does that even mean? That sounds like Tory Lanez saying, hey, or Tory Lanez's lawyer saying, hey, he's got an alcohol problem and he had trauma as a child. But Tory, you didn't admit to doing anything. You didn't admit to doing anything. What the fuck is going on, yo?
I do not support any form of anti-Semitism, and I truly don't tolerate hate of any kind.
None of us do, especially Jamie. We got to stop doing this to people, man. It's like, yo, clearly Jennifer and Jamie have zero relationship, but it's just whack that we just keep putting these labels on people for nothing. Like,
it's also so selfish. Like, if you're a group of people like the Jews who have been persecuted for literally thousands of years, right? You would understand that doing something like this for clicks is only going to hurt that cause. And it's selfish. Real. It's like, oh, we can get some clicks here. Us, this little blog, whatever it is, can get a little bit of attention. What is the cost of the attention? The cost of the attention is people going, oh, we don't have to take it seriously when they cry anti-Semitism. That's the cost. That's how selfish that is. If you were really concerned about the Jewish community, you would make sure to push your efforts towards the very real anti-Semitism that is happening on a daily basis. And please believe you do not have to look far. You do not have to look far. But this is clickbait bullshit that is selfish and is actually going to hurt your cause.
It's whack, Jennifer Aniston.
But Chris, from the Jewish
perspective, that's why I never watched Sex in the City.
Why is a Jewish lawyer offensive?
I don't think it is. I think putting a picture of a Hasid.
No, not the picture, but don't they even say that?
It's tall black dude. It's tall black dude.
Right. Basketball
Yo, you play basketball.
And
you're like, why? Because I'm tall and I'm black. I have to play basketball. It's like,
gotcha.
Nah, bro, I thought it would be cool if you played basketball. I love basketball players. I admire basketball players. I wish I could be a basketball player. I didn't think calling you one would be offensive. And you're like, yeah, but just because I'm black, that means I got to play basketball. Why can't I?
Oh, okay.
It's one of these types of like, I don't want to say like racism. It's one of these types of, and even hate is like a strong word, where the person doing it truly doesn't feel any hate. But the person receiving it goes,
yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? You're making me feel a way.
That's why I tell people I'm a proctologist. If I'm first class somewhere and somebody be like, what do you rap? Like, you know, people don't like, because, you know, people, they'll see people come on the plane and say, oh, what's up? You rap? No, I'm a world-renowned proctologist.
So you do that
all the time. Did it yesterday.
So there's a perfect example, like going up to a black dude, yo, so you see a black dude in first class, so are you a rapper?
Yeah.
Like, that person genuinely is excited to potentially meet a rapper, but they don't realize that their internal, like, racism can't
I wouldn't even call that racism. I get what you're saying.
Their internal, what is it called?
Bias? Not bias.
Stereotyping or prejudice. Their internal prejudice can't imagine a black person to be a lawyer or can't imagine a black person to be a CEO of this company. They're immediately assuming black wealth, rap. And that is what...
sports.
Yeah. And I imagine that is what the frustration you guys feel when you go through that situation. You're like, I don't think this guy hates me. It just sucks that they assume that about all the people that look like
I get in the car with a driver yesterday. He's like, what you doing this weekend? You performing? And like... I can't even, I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck
It's a rich, affluent position that people admire, just like a lawyer. But at the same time, it's like, yo, we can do other things than that. We're not all just lawyers or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can see the frustration.
I think if most Jews are being honest, they don't really mind. I mean, within the Jewish community, being a lawyer or a doctor
very respected
is what you're pushed towards in a lot of cases. So let's be honest.
So it's probably a reminder that you failed. I think that's why
boycott Sex in the City till she apologizes to fucking Jamie Foxx, yo.
Exactly. No, Jennifer Aniston need to apologize.
What?
We're boycotting it, bro. We're boycotting Sex in the City.
She's not my friend. What'd you say?
What else? No, she was on Seinfeld. We're boycotting Seinfeld.
Yeah.
What else was she in?
She was definitely on Sex and the City. I didn't know she was on Seinfeld.
She was on Full House.
Yeah, she was on Full House. She was fucking
Full House.
She was Jesse's wife.
Yup, we're boycotting that.
That's fucking crazy,
100%.
yo.
We're boycotting. What's that? High School Musical. I think she was in that.
Yes,
we're boycotting that.
She was Sue Storm in one of those old Fantastic Four movies too, wasn't she?
Definitely boycotting all the Fantastic Four movies.
That's crazy, yo. Let's pay some bills, man.